Big stop needed by the Patriots. A blocked punt and an interception thrown by TJ Urban on the last two drives has put Grand Island in great field position for the second consecutive drive. They were forced to punt, going 3-and-out last possession, but after the trick play on their first play from scrimmage on offense in this game, they have a 7-0 lead, and they're trying to add on to it here. 3rd and 8 from the 24. Looking for the backdoor screen. It's going to be too high, intended for the wide receiver. Looked to be intended for number 25. Let's see who that is for Grand Island. That is Ace McInnes. Ace McInnes is the one who also just made the interception on defense for the Islanders. And now they're going to try a long field goal here of about 41, 42 yards. Kicker is Braxton Mendez. Kick is up. And the kick is right down the middle. It is good. The wind pushed that one through the uprights. A good kick by Mendez. 10-0 Islanders over the Patriots with 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. In case you're just joining us because of these technical difficulties, which we do very so apologize for, Millard South got the ball to start the game, got into Grand Island territory before they were forced to punt after their drive stalled because of an intentional grounding on Urban. Then Grand Island, their first play of the game was a reverse pass, and wide open went their wide receiver for a touchdown. Millard South got the ball back, and a medium punt block after another 3-and-out led Grand Island to get great field position. They couldn't do anything with it. Millard South got the ball back. Urban threw the interception. Grand Island gets a field goal, as you just saw. That's where we are right now. Patriots down 10-0. This is the biggest adversity they have faced all year. We knew Grand Island would be a tough team coming in, losing to them last year in the quarterfinals. Let's see how this team can respond, get better field position than starting on the 1-yard line like they did last drive. Let's see what the running game can do here. Kickoff by Mendez. Going to go to Taquan Johnson. He's going to field it at the 1-yard line. He's going to burst upfield. Taquan Johnson at the 20. Cuts through at the 25. He's going to be wrapped up and brought down at the 26-yard line.
Now we're not using the board, so we can
Tackled by number 22.
Hey Dylan, can I get down there for like 2 seconds?
So look, the Patriots, they've basically commanded every game on their schedule except for Millard West, Elkhorn South, and West Side. However, this is the biggest adversity they face. A 10-point deficit in the first quarter. The season is on the line. Let's see how not only the team in general responds, but these seniors that have fought for 4 years to make it to a possible state semifinal game next week. Urban, he's going to toss it to Isaiah on first down, and that is not the way you want to start out this drive. Nobody blocking the defensive end on the left side of that line. And that was number 7 for Grand Island, Kyle Sextro, running back and linebacker, senior, 175 pounds.
Next week, yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of work making sure the board's up. All right, I'm going to drop a thing in for you real quick. If you need
3 wide receiver set to Urban's right on 2nd down and 12 with a minute and counting to go in the opening quarter. And they're going to run the read option. And Urban's going to find a crease upfield. He's going to drive and push forward for a gain of 6 on the play. 6 or 7, bringing up 3rd and short.
Click on that and do the space bar so you would click on that and then hit space bar so it shows up though. In case if like we need to view.
So is that one?
Why is it like that right now?
What? Oh no, it's still going through. You're still good.
3rd and 3 now for the Patriots. Could be the final play of the opening quarter. A big down for the Patriots, trying to seize momentum and get a drive starting. Grand Island showing blitz on the backside. They're going to get to Urban. He's able to spin off 1 tackle, but he's not going to get away from everybody. Loss of 2 on the play, bringing up 4th down yet again for the Patriots.
Yeah. There's that. There you go. Good luck.
So Lamb back to punt for the Patriots.
That is the end of the first quarter. Not how the Patriots wanted to start this one off. They faced a 10-point deficit early on. Grand Island getting the ball back when we return. 10-0. Patriots down. We'll be right back after this.
We're unplugging you. Okay, we're just unplugging it. Got it?
It's called. Is there any way to make this like not sensitive? My hands are closed, so like I'm shaking.
I can work. I always throw my chips in here.
Like, is there
And
any
we're
way
sure
to
there's
make
no
less-
other place to plug in headsets.
I feel like last time it was harder to make like this.
For the end of the quarter, there'll be 1 second left
I don't know.
in the first quarter.
Just look, Joey.
Do we have a dongle?
Couldn't we figure out that right here? Couldn't we get, you know what I'm saying?
USB? I don't think we have anything. Wait, Miss Caldwell. I remember at the beginning of the year, the district, like before we bought our headsets, they gave us ones, and it was a USB end.
Yeah.
Do you know if they're anywhere?
Yeah. I want to go in the room.
I can go around and go get them.
Yeah.
Here,
Like I can just dead
Yeah,
sprint.
we'll go try and find them.
Just trying to warm up.
Is it the same thing that's used for like the doors or a different key? Well, the L key. This is the door.
Okay.
Alright, we'll be back. There you go. Or am I just going or are you going?
Start of the second quarter here. Lamel going to get this one off in time. It's going to be a straight line drive kick. And no fair catch called by Grand Island. Another good special teams play by Millard South. That was number 1 for the Grand Island. Brock Douglas brought down immediately after he fielded that pump. But from the 37-yard line, Grand Island will be set with pretty good field position here.
I don't know.
Dylan.
Hey, sir. Hey, sir.
This is very nice.
We're still trying to figure out these technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to see if we can get Joey on the broadcast as a second commentator. Right now, we're not working through headsets. We're working through Apple iPhone headphones. So, it's the best we can do right now. Winner of this game plays the winner of Lincoln Southeast versus Westside. That goes on later tonight in Lincoln. As for now, first down and 10, flipping sides. Handoff straight up the gut. Not going to work on this Patriots defensive front. Tate Heinrichs in on the tackle along with Jack Nicolaisen.
Tackle led by number 74, Jack Nicolaisen. No gain on the play, brings up second down.
So Carson Cahoy, almost 2,000 passing yards on the year. This Grand Island team, they can move the ball. They can throw better than anybody in the state almost, and they can run the ball very efficiently as well. They're going to throw a swing pass to the outside. Now breaking to the outside. And going to pick up 6 on second down is number 10, Caleb Frackle, who is their leading running back on the year. 681 yards on the ground, 12 touchdowns. He also has 245 yards through the air with 2 touchdowns there as well. So 14 touchdowns on the year for Frankl. Gavin Aiken, 9 touchdowns as well. Those are their 2 dynamic playmakers along with number 1, Brock Douglas on offense. Cahoy now on third down. Looking right, going to fire. Low throw is going to be hauled in by Brock Douglas. Brock Douglas is the leading wide receiver on this Islanders team. Almost 900 yards on the year with 9 touchdowns. Also has 3 interceptions on defense as a defensive back. And the Islanders continue to move the ball here. And now they're going to try to run it on first down. It's going to be a play fake, a dangerous throw. It's going to be caught, though. Number 4, Matt Jergsmeyer, going to pick up a gain of 2. Dangerous throw there by Cahoy. Throwing into heavy traffic on that screen. Grand Island hurrying up now. Now in a bunch set with 2 wide receivers on each side of Cahoy. Cahoy with plenty of time to throw. He's going to step up, though, and now he's going to try to run. He's going to fall forward near a first down. And he's going to be right at that first down marker. They're going to give him the first down.
All at the 30.
So Grand Island moving very fast here now. Getting up to the line quickly. Millard South staying in that cover 3. Grand Island, though, picking it apart here on this drive. Gahoy now play action. Another quick throw to the outside. That's going to be made by number 30 for Grand Island. Let's see who that was. That is Dalen Kiolavone. And he's going to pick up 2 on the play before Spencer Wagner and Zane Stanger can bring him down. Grand Island continuing this hurry-up place, getting the play called in fast. Gahoy now handing it off the middle. That's going to work for about a gain of 5 for Frankel. It's going to be about 3rd and 4 here. Could be 4 down territory. Couldn't imagine Grand Island kicking against the wind here if they don't get any more yardage. 3rd and 5, though, on the 30-yard line. Grand Island probably looking at 2 downs to get 5 yards here. Student section trying to get loud here on Beal. Douglas motions to the right. Gahoy. Looking right. Trying to search for the first down. He's going to run into a wall at the 29-yard line, coming up 2 yards short of the first down. 4th down coming up. And no doubt about it, Grand Island is looking to go for it. Biggest play of the game right here. Patriots need to get off the field here. Defense has been on the field for a long time throughout this game so far, throughout the first 15 minutes. 2 back set here for Gahoy. Crowd being loud. Hard count. Now looking towards the sideline is Gahoy with 10 on the play clock. He gets set. And they look to run the read option. And he's going to fall forward. Is Frankel. Let's see where they won't rule him. That appears to be right towards the first down marker. Millard South thinks it's going to be about a half a yard short. And that is Patriot football! Josh McCarroll makes the stop. Half a yard short of the first down, and the Patriots get what they needed. This is now the drive. Momentum has flipped. Crowds into it. Sidelines into it. They realize the urgency of this drive right now. Expect the Patriots to come out hot here on first down. Isaiah and TJ, they bend the guys all year. Time for them to step up here. 3 wide receiver set. Isaiah to the right of Urban here on first down. He's going to run the read option. Urban's going to keep it late. He's going to pick up a couple of yards. Tough 2 yards there on first down.
Tackle by number 62, Alex Rodriguez. In 2 yards on the flag, brings up 2nd down. Ball just shy of the Patriots 30-yard line.
On 2nd down and 8 now with 8 minutes to go in the half. Urban. Going to be a toss to Isaiah, who's going to try to get the outside. And a late flag coming in from the far side official. Isaiah was going to pick up 4 on the play. Let's see what they call here, and it's going to be holding. I really don't understand, ladies and gentlemen, how a far side official on the 50-yard line is going to call holding on the 30-yard line. That beats me, but it's going to back up the Patriots to about 2nd and 18. Second down and 18. Ball moved back to the 19-yard line.
I'm not a dude.
Another penalty backing up the Patriots. Holding call on the outside. They're going to run it here on 2nd down and long, though. TJ, he's going to get the corner that time. Going to stiff arm from the man. And the penalty flag finally comes out. A clear face mask on TJ Urban, and it takes the Millard South sideline to beg for a flag before the official finally gets it out of his pocket. Official's going to finally give the Patriots a call they deserve. Going to bring up a first down here for the Patriots as they continue their drive.
Bill, you got it?
30? Damn, okay.
And it was actually unsportsmanlike conduct. Either way, it would have been a 15-yard penalty, but they did get away with the face mask on Urban, but the unsportsmanlike conduct, I guess taunting on the play, is what's going to get the Patriots the ball at the 41-yard line. As the crowd is into this one at Buell officially. Three wide receivers to the right of Urban with Isaiah setting up next to him. They're going to run the counter quarterback run. Urban looking to get the outside. A tough 8-yard run by Urban. He's going to be around midfield. Good first down run. And we've seen the Patriots have the most success today on the ground with either Urban or Isaiah following the lead blockers on pooling plays with the guards like Bo Wentz or Cole Herbolsheimer at tackle. Those have been the plays that have worked the best today on that ground attack. And now they're the ones moving quickly, trying to get this Grand Island team reeling on defense with the big playability possible at any moment. Isaiah gets the toss. His momentum's going to give him a first down just across midfield.
Ball carried on tackle number 12. Blake leading. First and 10 for the Patriots. 20-yard line.
Handoff straight up the gut for Isaiah. He's going to make a couple moves, finding a crease. 3 yards on the play.
Yeah.
Okay, well, these have the USB ending.
I know.
Do we want to try anything and mess it up on
I
accident?
don't really
What?
think we should mess around with it until halftime.
You want to wait till halftime?
At the Grand Island 45-yard line.
We're going to stick with just me on this mic for the rest of the half, ladies and gentlemen. Going to try to figure out these technical difficulties at halftime.
I would say, I feel like I probably should have just.
So it's just me for the next 6.5 minutes. Patriots looking to get on the board. Urban cuts upfield. Grand Island brought a blitz. They read it perfectly. Picking up only 1 yard on the play was Urban. And now 3rd and 6 coming up.
This zooms in and out.
Okay.
So back is out.
All right. And then I just got to move it as like they move stuff.
Yeah, you just, and then like you zoom in on the play. And then you follow the ball with the camera. So you can see the ball.
A great crowd on hand here for this quarterfinal matchup. And Urban here on 3rd and 6. Going to be a straight drop back pass. Quick throw to Gurnis. He's wide open. He's going to be near that first down marker. Going to pick it up by about 1 or 2 yards. Tyson Gurnis just going to run that straight stick route right to the first down marker. A great throw by TJ. Good protection, good time. Patriots keep the drive moving. That's all they need to do there on those 3rd and long plays. Get back right back to the running game. Find that big play explosive ability that both Urban and Isaiah can showcase at any moment.
What if I miss? Like, what's been more.
Isaiah shifts to the left of Urban. They're going to hand it off to the right side. Isaiah. Oh, look at the cutting ability by Isaiah. He is tripped up after a gain of 4 on the play. Not before. He does a little shimmy in on the outside. The ability to run inside and then immediately bounce it outside. One of the great traits Isaiah has. You know him or Urban. They're just craving for that big playability, that big run. Just get them right back into this one, still trailing by 10.
Yo, it's just a bunch of short plays.
Going to stick in that same formation. However, Isaiah's going to be on the right side of Urban here on 2nd down, 5. And TJ's going to keep it last minute before he gets popped. But he's going to get ridden forward, staying on his feet for a gain of 3. Number 30 for Columbus, Dalen Kielovone, was the one who popped Urban right at the point of attack. Urban, though, able to stay on his feet and fight forward for a good 3-yard gain. And as this is probably 3-down territory as well. We talked about Grand Island last drive, possibly going for it on 4th down, which they did. No doubt about it here. This spot on the field, 4 minutes to go in the half. No doubt this is 4-down territory. 2 plays to get 4 yards. And they're going to run the counter. Quarterback keep with Urban. He's going to stiff arm for man. Look at TJ's strength on the outside. He's going to be right near that first down marker. And let's see where they spot this one.
So not even for your own sake, but also DJ. I'm just saying we're saying they need to work on pass.
Tackle by number 12.
It is going to be fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Fourth down and less than one. No doubt about it, the Patriots are going to look to run it straight up the gut and force their will. We're going to talk about what play they want to run. Millard South going to take their first time out of the first half. 4:02 to go in the first half here at Buell. Islanders still lead 10-0 against your Patriots. We'll be right back.
All right, Dylan. Quick summary of what I missed. We had just punted it to them when I left.
Oh, yeah. They drove it all the way down to the 30-yard line, got stopped on 4th and 1.
Hey, let's go. And then it's just been a consistent drive pretty much. Yeah. We need Corey right now. That's who we need.
We do need
We need
Corey.
Corey Juma right
We
now.
need Corey. Classic Corey. We need him.
Classic Corey. We need him.
Exactly.
Bullshit.
What is he doing? There's like an online. I am too.
Because then if you look at it, we made a lot of mistakes.
And it works. That's all you know. Exactly.
Like, looking at this game overall, we've played like garbage until, I guess, I don't know about this stretch. We've played like garbage, and we're only down by 10.
All right, guys.
I feel okay.
Hey, Joey, go on your phone. Make sure the audio is good. If it's not working, if it doesn't work, I'll be on my phone.
All right, 4:02. Urban under center. He's going to look to sneak. He's got it, no doubt. Following the likes of Bo Wentz, David Broad. And there's going to be a penalty late here. Throwing a penalty in the pile. Let's see what they rule it. We'll see what this call is.
Yeah, screen's working.
And it's going to be a face mask on Grand Island.
Let's go!
What a quarterback sneak. Had to be at least 10 yards they picked up there. Urban just following this big lineman up front. Give credit on that play to David Braun, Bo Wentz, Tyson King, Jake Mayville, Jack Nicolaisen, Cole Herbolsheimer. The big hosses up front. Just follow them. And they're going to hand it straight up the gut again. And Isaiah's going to trip over himself right at the line of scrimmage. He might have lost a yard there.
Left to the turf, no gain on the play, brings up second down.
Second down and long. It's going to be a quarterback run to the left side. Urban going to cut upfield in the open lane. Cuts it back into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. TJ Urban with the big playability. Cutting upfield.
No, you're good.
Let's go!
The Patriots get on the board here with 3:16 to go in the opening half.
They won't get rid of the 0.
A great drive imposing their will along that offensive line, the running game. As usual, the bread and butter of this Patriot offensive attack.
So go to the other side. Or like what you just did. Like, get on the other side of the 0.
I know.
And you can't press the 7.
Cole Amel on for the extra point. Snap good, hold good.
I don't know why it wouldn't.
And the kick is good.
Just do it.
10-7, Grand Island. Patriots, though, 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Still 3:16 to go in the half. This half is far from over. Patriots got all the momentum. We'll take a quick minute break, we'll call it, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be right back here at Buell. Let's go.
Yep.
Did you check how many people are watching?
30. It was 30. I haven't checked it recently, though. Here, Joey.
My daughter's here. It's okay. I'll forgive you this time.
Did you get everything from that play?
Yeah.
Do you see that though? He punched me with his elbow.
It was.
Hey,
it was not.
let's go, baby!
It was not a.
He's into the game.
Good capping, you said.
Yeah.
I love it. That's passionate.
There's 50 watching called up.
That's a lot.
That's good.
We had 90 at one point. I
Really?
forgot what game. It probably, I think it was
We have like
West.
400 like after a few days.
No, after like 10 o'clock at night, there's 400. I
Seriously?
checked. I checked.
I bet we lost.
Back
some
at
the
Buell.
beginning, too.
Back here at Buell, ladies and gentlemen. It has been an exciting first half, to say the least. A lot of adversity faced by this Patriot team. Their defense has come up big, stopping Grand Island in field goal when they blocked a punt. Got the ball in field goal position already, stopped them, made them force a punt. Then last drive when Grand Island had the ball, stopped them on 4th down, leading to this Millard South drive that resulted in their first touchdown of the game. Cole Amell boots it deep into the end zone for a touchback. But as I was saying, this adversity that the Patriots have faced in this first half, look, being down 10-0 at home against the team that eliminated you from last year, teams can tense up, teams can bottle down underneath the pressure. That's not what this Patriot team is about, though. A great answer there by TJ Urban and Isaiah on that drive. Clutch plays by TJ in the running game as well as in the passing game. Get them on the board. Now this defense is looking to force Grand Island into a 3-and-out. Let's keep in mind, Millard South has 2 timeouts in their back pocket that they can still use. Patriots, though, did get the ball to start out this game, so Grand Island will have the ball to start the second half. And they start out in a bunch set with Gahoy in the backfield. He's going to hand it up the middle to Frankel. Frankel's going to be stuffed right away. That Patriot defensive front and those linebackers just converging on Frackle right to start. Jack Nicolaisen and Cole Herbolsheimer in on the play. Tyson King, Jake Gassaway, all of them just coming in at once to stop them for a gain of 1. Grand Island, though, getting up to the line pretty quick here. Two wide receivers set to each side. No motion. And it's going to be a screen pass. That's going to be blown up right away. Jake Gassaway sniffing that screen pass out. Grand Island has tried to run that a couple times so far in this game, and it's not going to work here for the Patriots. And now substitutions here on 3rd down and 9 as the clock stops. Herbolsheimer and King check out. The Patriots bring in their secondary package, the 3-3-5 formation. And TJ Urban now checks into the game. 3-man pass rush with Brendan Anderson, Dexter Smith, and Jack Nicolaisen. Brendan Anderson trying to get in on Cahoy. He was going to throw last second towards the sideline, and that is out of bounds, incomplete. And a 3-and-out is just what the Patriots wanted. It is just what they got. And with 2:30 to go in the half, the Patriots will get the ball back with 2 timeouts. A great turn of events here for the Patriots, and the crowd is loving it right now. A low snap. Patriots, though, playing safe. It was a low driving kick, and that is going to take a Patriot bounce. It's going to bounce all the way back to the 38-yard line. And it's clear that momentum has switched here at Buell Stadium. Look, you want to talk about the DNA of a championship team. Down 10-0. Ain't going to fold under the pressure. This Patriot team responds better than anybody. We'll see if they can have a big play here. You know, Isaiah and Teach are just craving one of those big runs. Haven't seen one all game. We're going to hand it off to Isaiah. He's going to follow Nicolaisen up the middle. The big play. Right there. Right now. Santa Maria. Touchdown, Patriots. Right on cue. The big play ability of Isaiah Harris.
Let's go, baby. Oh my gosh, why does he keep doing this?
He followed Nicolaisen up the gap, and boom, one cut, and Isaiah Harris is gone, ladies and gentlemen.
I literally cannot change the score on this thing tonight. Okay. Oh, when you're talking, I can't.
Cole Amell's extra point is good. The Patriots go up by a score of 14-0. We'll be right back here at Buell.
I wasn't, but then I was like, bro, I literally called right before the play. I'm like, you know, Isaiah's been waiting for a big run all game. He fucking takes it 40 yards.
Oh!
I literally called that shit. I literally called it.
Better reload it. Let's go.
Not here, but we're pending. Yeah, he's missed the last two.
Ba, 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 ba,
I'm
ba,
in charge. We gotta make our viewers want to listen to these things. I can't get this tied. They can hear the
We're 63 now.
Feeling it.
2:15 to go in the half, ladies and gentlemen.
Joey, I can't imagine what that's
Well,
on that half.
about a minute ago, Millard South was kicking off down 10-7. And what did I say? I said 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Let's try to force it to 3 now. Oh, minutes gone by. The Patriots now lead, everybody. And they still got both timeouts in their back pocket. Low line driving kick by Lamel. That's going to be beautifully placed. Oh, it's going to roll right inside the goal line. It's going to be a touchback. Had trouble seeing that on the broadcast, I understand. We apologize for that. Patriots, though. I mean, it'd be pretty incredible if the Patriots could force another 3 and out. They feel really comfortable now on defense, at least from my vantage point, against those quick screen passes underneath routes that Grand Island's been throwing at them the entire game. The running game has not worked at all for Frankel in this Grand Island rushing attack. They have not got any push up front against this defensive line from Millard South. 4 defensive alignment out there right now. And they're going to go to play action game on first down. It's going to be caught over the middle by number 12 for Columbus. That is Blake Lightning, their tight end. We saw last week Papio South use their tight end a lot. First time we've seen number 12's jersey called here in this one. Blake Lightning. 2nd and 4 now. Grand Island getting up the line fast on a 2-back set here from the 25-yard line. It's going to be a play action. It's going to be another screen pass. Brennan Anderson was the first one to make contact with them. Tackle's going to be made by Zane Stenger and Tate Heinrichs, about a yard short of the first down marker. So 3rd down here. We'll see what Grand Island decides to do. Patriot crowd making noise. 3rd and 1 from the 29-yard line. Grand Island taking their time, though. They don't want to leave the Patriots too much time on the clock if they are unable to convert this 3rd down. Now stacking the box. Everybody in the middle. They're going to run the read option. He's going to be tackled by Tate Heinrichs. Carson Cahoy is going to take it upfield for a gain of 2 on that read option play. So a good play call by Grand Island, playing it safe, just getting the first down. And now they're going to try to work fast here with now under a minute to go here in the first half at Beal. Now a 3 wide receiver set for Cahoy. 4-man rush, pressure coming. Cahoy going to throw it deep. And he's got his man. He's got his man, Brock Douglas, the leading reception leader on this Grand Island team. 851 yards, 9 touchdowns on the year so far. The big play machine takes advantage there against the Patriots secondary. And Grand Island is in business as the clock is stopped until they can place the ball. 42 seconds, clock now runs. 40 seconds and counting here. 25-yard line, Cahoy takes the snap, looking right. He's going to get it to the sideline. It's going to be Douglas once again, taking advantage of the soft coverage on the cover 3. Spencer Widener shoves him out of bounds, but not before Douglas stops the clock with 32 seconds to go and a 9-yard gain on first down.
I'm sorry.
Grand Island with time now to get situated, as the clock did stop as Douglas did make it out of bounds. And they've got a bunch set. 5 wide receivers set to the left side of the field. And Coach Means didn't like what he saw from that formation. He's going to take his 2nd timeout of the first half. Not often you see a bunch set with all 5 wide receivers lined up in a 5 wide out set on one side of the field, but that's what we saw here from Grand Island moments ago. Timeout, Patriots. We'll take a quick 30-second break.
I'm just gonna complain about every
That was
bad
so
call.
bad, bro.
The refs are idiotic.
They actually had a 5 wide receiver set. That dude really caught that ball. That guy really caught that
Who
ball.
was it that caught it? Who was it that caught it? It was Brock.
It was a good.
So he's got. How long of a pass was it? Like.
That was like a 40-yarder.
So he's got just about 900 yards in the season.
900.
That dude, that was a
Hey.
dog.
Yeah,
Get in on
Lily, I
this.
was telling her earlier, the top guy on our team is intro with like 360 yards. He has about 900
I'm
now.
seeing right there. Because you can see over me.
All right,
I can't see over
do
you.
the
though. You're
cheater.
too tall.
as they say.
I'm just saying, I'm not short, so.
About to reach halftime here at Beal. Ahoy and the Islanders looking to strike right before half. Miller's house showing blitz. Here comes Tate. Ahoy looking to throw. He scrambles out. Gonna avoid a man. He's gonna fumble at the 10-yard line. It's gonna roll out of bounds. Cole Herbolsheimer coming out of nowhere to deliver a huge boom on the quarterback. That's gonna as well stop the clock though, as the ball did trickle it out of bounds. First and goal now for Grand Island at the 10-yard line. We'll see if the Patriots can play Brent don't break defense and hold them to a field goal and take a 1-point lead into the half. First down. The running back appear to be moving early. They're going to go to Douglas, and that ball's going to fall incomplete. Spencer Widener ready for it, dived in front of the play, nearly made an interception. A pretty good throw by Ahoy, putting it only where Douglas can make the grab. However, it's going to fall out of bounds and incomplete.
Are you staying up here or no?
I'm coming back up for the fourth quarter because he wants to do something.
I'll take over the
Dylan, there's a chance if these work, you might be calling it.
What?
There's a chance you might be calling it second half if these work. We got new ones.
Second down and 10. Douglas now on the left side of the formation. And Coach Means, did he call his third time out of the half? He does. Might as well use them and talk things over. Make sure everything is as planned and everything's executed the way they want. Patriots going to burn their last time out here. Joey, would you like to say hi to your viewers? I know you haven't been able to speak this entire game.
Bet. It's unfortunate I can't be here calling it with Dylan. Do I hold this?
Yeah, you hold that, bro.
It's unfortunate I can't be here calling it with Dylan, but it sounds like he's doing a great job and we're winning, so that's really all that matters.
Wise words from Joseph Kirkle. It's been a wild end of the half, to say the least. That was about 4 minutes ago in the half. It was 10-0 Grand Island. The Patriots have struck out of nowhere, but they're looking to preserve their lead going into the half. Second down for Grand Island at the 10. Coy looking right. He's going to look up the middle. He's going to look to Douglas on the left side. Same play they were in on first down. Spencer Ryder's going to stop it at the 1-yard line. Grand Island, though, they're going to call their second time out of the half as Douglas was unable to get out of bounds. 1-yard line, third and goal when we come back.
You just have to
Balls
unplug
you
it
got
for
doing
this
the
one.
same play twice. That's great.
snack stuff.
They really don't like you. That dude will not look on the other side of the field. Whoever number one's at, he's just staring over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
He'll come
trust
in
me.
receiving yards,
Yeah,
yes.
he's at over 900 probably this game already.
No, he is.
Yeah, that's crazy. Ridiculous.
He's basically 1,000 yards.
Gotta love
Yeah.
having a quarterback that can throw.
Gotta love having Brock
100
Douglas
yards
on
a
your
game
team
right
that has over 900 yards.
Dang, so
We
you
at least
run
came
the.
back
TJ
from
Lemmer's
whatever
awesome,
that
but he
was.
needs to give some
Oh,
plays.
what's the.
I know.
He hasn't. He could already had a touchdown.
I don't know why he's trying to always keep it from something.
He's just gonna run up the middle. He might get 2 yards.
I know.
It could be a little warmer if you ask me.
I don't know. My arms.
Do you have a halftime report?
That's out of my legs. I'm usually a t-shirt
I
and
didn't-
shorts guy, so my legs have taken a beating.
Third and goal from the 1-yard line. Proud at Buell trying to make some noise. The Patriots with a heavy package on the goal line here. And working up quick is Grand Island in that 5-bunch set. It's going to be a quick pass. And that is a touchdown for Grand Island.
Grand Island.
That's right. Yeah, that's very good. Yeah.
Who was it that ran it in?
Oh.
Possible holding call.
Playoff game.
It's not called. Grand Island,
Braxton Mendez.
very good drive right before the half
Are you surprised though?
to answer Millard South's momentum.
The rankings
Wow.
Kick is up.
You
Kick
went
is good.
for that. That is so dumb.
That is crazy. This is a crazy game. And yet I've been here for probably 7 minutes.
What we got?
Guys, I need you guys. Like,
Dylan,
I need you guys back.
Dylan, who's the
I
touchdown
okay,
to?
I can't have like people just talking about random.
Hey,
You know what?
Did
It's
you, see,
gonna-
did you see who the touchdown
Who they
to?
all want to hear about ranking
What's up?
Did you see who the touchdowns to?
It wasn't.
I was asking because I got to tweet about it.
Even though I'm getting punched in the face by you and him now. I'm just enjoying it.
Tough girl.
Well, let's see if North South activities up
You
there
don't know how all
yet.
these
So I can
verses-
copy what they did.
Ugh.
Nope, not yet.
He's gonna be like,
Grand Island does get the ball to start the second
Well, I
half.
don't know who caught the touchdown. That's the thing. I could
break up
just
with him,
put.
blame it on him.
I mean,
It's probably number one.
probably.
You know,
I could just put
Might have.
Carson Coy with the screen pass for the touchdown, but
I don't think it's, they don't care about Grand Island players, to be honest.
all right.
If now, if North South scores,
did you change the score? Yeah.
So did I just say Grand Island with the screen pass there?
Mendez kicking off for Grand Island.
17-14. About to go into half here, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa.
Wild, eventful,
I just
spontaneous, whatever you want to call it. That's what this first half has been.
75, right?
Back and forth we go. It's going to be a squib kick.
'Cause I thought
And it's
it
going to
was
be
right.
fielded by one of the upmen. It's going to be Tyson Gertis, who's going to now try to accelerate upfield. Pyle's going to
Curtis on the return.
form around the 31-yard line. That took 4 seconds off the clock. So one play by the Patriots before the half.
Jordan Hope.
Oh, yeah.
Head
I
into the
was
locker rooms for halftime.
My mom texted me.
First and 10
She
for
was 74,
the
and I was like, I
Patriots.
swear you're 75. He is. I'm right.
Hey, coach, how you doing?
Your mom played football too?
At their 33-yard line.
Yeah, she's over there.
Trader.
But she's
Should we zoom in on
She's
it?
cheering.
Not-
No, it's out though.
In victory formation for a
Only
knee,
one in red.
Patriots are going to look to run a play.
I want to see who.
Grand Island ready for it, though. They got 4 guys back deep, 15 yards off the ball. Isaiah's going to take the handoff. It's the same play he scored a touchdown on. Isaiah Harris at the 40 before he's going to be brought down.
Isaiah Harris.
Adding to the stat sheet is Isaiah. Running game looking good, though, going into the half.
12 plays.
Isaiah wishes he could have broke that one for an insane end of the half
He's limping.
touchdown.
He's limping.
Nonetheless, though,
Is he really? Where is
Isaiah is limping going into half,
Oh, I
actually.
knew it. I could tell on that play.
We're going to stay right here before we enter half. Get the camera off of him. Get the camera off of him. Isaiah Harris is limping as he goes in the locker room.
Not the set. Does that look okay? Halftime. I know it looks like weird.
As we keep an eye on him.
Hey, why can't the camera be on the field?
It's that ankle injury he's been dealing with since the West Side game, ladies and gentlemen. Training staff not worrying about it. Isaiah's just working gingerly off the field with Ryan Reuter. We'll keep an eye on it as we go to half. For right now, the Islanders lead the Patriots here at Buell 17-14.
Yeah. You can show
We'll
this.
be back in 20 minutes.
Does this look okay? I put it as half.
What?
Because last time they didn't put it as half because it like doesn't show the full, but what are you talking about?
Wait, is there sound on this?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're
Because we're not supposed to have sound, are we?
Oh, now
Because
there's
technically it's not like a copyright issue.
Well, now there's not, so we're good.
Okay, sick.
Why do you
can
still
check
Are
say
you
that?
positive? Because yeah, it still shows this.
I think the computer's like sensing the noise from outside.
Hello, checking, 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
Hello? Why is it doing that?
I don't know.
Why is it doing that?
Wait, what is it doing for you?
Huh? This? This? Hello?
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 I can't hear anything. What's it doing for you? Okay.
But like this is on right now.
So they can hear us right now.
They
Awesome.
can hear us right now.
Love it.
Guys, if you were tuning into this game right now and you're watching these warm-ups and you're hearing these technical difficulties getting fixed at the moment, Joey Kirkle is here.
Oh, I'm here, all right.
He's better than ever.
Next,
He's
like,
back.
10,
He's ready.
15 minutes, I'm here. All right, Dylan, I got 23 minutes. I'm leaving at 5:40. So we got 23 minutes of broadcast.
Joey Kirkle's got the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We'll figure out the fourth when we get there. But you'll get to listen to your color commentator, the voice of color commentating at Millard South High School. It is the one, the only Joseph Kirkle.
Yes, sir.
Joey, it's been a long time coming.
It has been. Yeah, here we are. Although I've been missing it, it's been a quality game. Trailing by 3, but really looked up in that second quarter.
You know how to change it so it shows the score and stuff on the side, so I can change it?
Did you hear about this?
Wait, which one?
James Wiseman.
Yeah, I saw that, dude.
Did you see this?
Yeah, I got the same notification. Wasn't he gonna go? It says he was going to go first overall in the NBA draft.
I don't think so.
No, my mom said not to her friends nephew. At least it's not
Are
wrong.
you guys ready for this?
It's not notable enough, at least.
Are you ready? In the halftime report, James Wiseman is out, ruled ineligible by the NCAA. The possible
Crazy.
#1 overall pick in the draft, the #1 overall recruit in the ESPN 300 who went to Memphis to play for Coach Penny Hardaway.
So now, here's the
He's
question.
now ruled ineligible, Joey.
Is LaMelo going #1 now?
Well, Wiseman could still go #1.
He still could.
So could Cole Anthony.
That's true.
All three guards are fantastic.
Yeah. All going to be great
That is your
players.
halftime report.
Yes,
News
sir.
from around the sporting world.
Love it.
Now we're back here for the start of the second half, Joey. From the first half, what do you think the keys are for the Patriots in this second half?
I mean, starting off of that game, it was just rough. It seemed like nothing could click for them. They got stopped twice. One of them, a punt blocked, trick play by Grand Island to score. So overall, it was a lot of little mistakes. So if they can limit that, they really didn't give up anything too big. It wasn't like Grand Island was consistently running us over, taking over.
I would agree
So
with that
think-
because the Patriots were stopping the run on every time.
Yeah.
They started figuring out those screen patterns, those like short underneath routes pretty good. So I feel like the defense will end up being right, but it depends on that running game, Joey.
Yeah, it's been a little consistent. It seemed like at the start, Isaiah wasn't, doing a lot. He was getting shut down. And then the second half, it really opened up. We had 2 big runs. And now the question is, will Isaiah be playing to start off the second half?
He's working on his ankle by himself on the 35-yard line.
Which is exactly what we saw last game, and he did stay on last game.
Start of the second half here. Patriots ready. Islanders ready. 17-14, Lamel boots it away.
Here we go.
It's going to be fielded by Douglas at the 4-yard line. Trying to get to the right corner. Now he's going to cut back. Look at the moves by Douglas to get into the open field before he's finally wrestled down at the 32-yard line.
What a great move by Douglas to get the Islanders off to a good second half start. Douglas has been unreal this year, entering today's game with 851 receiving yards, 9 touchdowns, and on the defensive side, 3 interceptions. He's just been all around a fantastic player.
He's been also the main target in the passing game for Grand Island. Trying to take advantage of that cover 3. He's really finding the soft spots in the zone, and he's obviously already got that chemistry with Cahoy, and he's been the main guy Cahoy's trying to find
Late in
throughout the
second
first
quarter,
half.
That touchdown the Islanders had was mainly responsible from that big play he had
Exactly.
to get them to about the 10-yard line.
He's going to motion out of the left. They're going to throw it. That ball's going to get deflected at the line of scrimmage by Dexter Smith. second down right away. Well, now, they're not trying to get Douglas the ball to start the second half. Now they're using him as a decoy on the first play of the half, trying to get that slant route over the middle of the field.
Yeah, it didn't work right there, but I think it's definitely a smart move because you know the Patriot defense is going to prioritize shutting down Douglas. So if you can find some other targets, it could definitely work for you.
Heavy set for Grand Island on second down and 10 from the 32. Going to try to play fake it here. Looking over the middle of the field, it's Douglas. Douglas now cuts back inside. Douglas to the outside. Douglas has a lane at the 30. Shoved out of bounds around there by Spencer Wagner.
Huge play by Douglas. What made it so big was those back cuts. Exactly what he did 2 plays ago on the kick return. It was those great back cuts. They just couldn't catch up with him.
A penalty, though, is going to bring everything back, Joey.
And that could be definitely costly for the Islanders right there.
Did not see what the penalty was, what the call was on the field. And it was legal man downfield. They were trying to run that play action, right? The run pass option, and it came back to bite them.
And after that huge play, here they are right back at the 26-yard line.
26-yard line and second down and 15. Islanders will have to get to the 42-yard line to get another first down. As the sun has gone down here at Millard South, and it's time. And now screen on first down, or second down, excuse me. It's to number 10. That's Caleb Frankel.
Caleb Frankel, amazing year for him. He's leading the team in rushing yards. Entered today with 681 with 12 touchdowns. Also has 245 receiving yards.
3rd and 12 now. Be a big stop for the Patriots. Obviously, Grand Island hasn't shown the ability to boot punts long and create bad field position for Millard South. They could get good field position here with the 3rd down stop. And they're going to bring him down. Is that Dexter Smith? It is Brendan Anderson, actually. Brendan Anderson from the strong side of the formation gets past his man and takes down Cahoy for a sack. Loss of 3 actually on the play. 4th and 15. Islanders finally forced a punt.
What a huge play by the Patriots. Like you had said.
And that is a fumble, Joey, on the snap.
Wow.
I don't know if it hit the leg of a Grand Island player or not, or if it was just a muff snap. Couldn't get a field with the cold. Nonetheless, this is the break the Patriots needed.
And now it looks like the Patriots will have the ball at the 27-yard line. Huge
Indeed they will.
Patriots wasting no time. Great stop on defense, hoping to capitalize on the Islanders' mistake. They are now only 27 yards away from getting on the board and possibly taking the lead.
And the Patriot offense, here they come. Opening the second half with Herbolsheimer, Bowe, Broad, Nicolaisen, Tyson King, Luke Irvine, Isaiah Antrell, Tyson Curtis, and Chase Purcell. Heavy set to the left side. They're going to run it there with Isaiah. Up the gut he goes. Cuts it back. One man to beat. But he's going to be tackled. And look who it was. Brock Douglas making this game, making the touchdown saving tackle on that one, Joey.
Great thing about Harris, we've said it many times this year, is that it seems like no matter the play, he can get you at least 5 yards. He does a great job of finding that hole right there. Like you said, he was one guy away from a huge run.
Could have been a touchdown nonetheless. It's second down and 5. 2 wide receivers set to each side of Urban. And they're going to try to feed it to Isaiah again. Urban's actually going to keep it last second on that read option. Going to push forward for a gain of 3. Bringing up 3rd down and short. Joey, would this be trying to set the tone here to start the second half? Would this be 4 down territory for the Patriots?
I mean, it's a tricky call. Because right now you do want to gain that momentum, take the lead. But at the same time, with a kicker like Cole Lamel, you're looking in good position to tie the game up right here.
That's if they can't pick up this 3rd down, which they easily do with Harris. Chugging forward for a gain of 5 on 3rd down and 3. First down, Patriots.
Luckily for the Patriots, they do not have to wonder what would happen on 4th down. Isaiah is able to pick up the first.
And now they're working very quick and effectively up to the ball here. Line of scrimmage is at the 15-yard line. Isaiah to the right of Urban here on first down. Grand Island showing blitz. Isaiah going to run it up the gut. He's going to be swarmed by a couple Islander defenders. Number 30 on the play, Dalen Keelavone, and number 22, Jordan
Holfelt are the ones who finally bring him down.
This Patriot offense right here seems like in this position, Isaiah, it's not a shocker. Isaiah's always their first call, and I don't blame him.
Spencer Widener now checks into the game. They're going to run into Isaiah on second down. Going to follow the big lineman up front, and he's going to get close to a first down, mark him about a yard short.
What a year by Harris. Just over 1,700 rushing yards, 29 total touchdowns, 26 rushing, 3 receiving. He could get his 30th right here.
Could get his 30th right here. If he does, he's going to follow that big offensive line that's been pushing piles all game long. Now starting to exert their will on that Grand Island front. They run it again with Harris. Up the gut they go. First down, no doubt about it. Keep following those big offensive linemen that are doing a fantastic job up front, Joey.
That was a huge play. Now first and goal at about the 3-yard line. And it'll seem like it'll be hard for the Patriots not to score right here.
Running the ball very effectively between the tackles here on this drive.
Yeah.
Running the same type of play. Isaiah, though, he's going to be met right at the line of scrimmage. Number 50, one of the middle linebackers for Grand Island, is the one who's going to make the play. That's Ben Frandl, sophomore for the Islanders.
Yeah, and the duo of Frankel brothers have played great this year. Both Ben and Caleb have both been key players for the Islanders this year.
Second down and goal from the 3. Now they're going to keep it with Urban, who tries to find a hole, trying to get shoved into the end zone. And the offensive linemen carry him near that goal line. And they're going to mark him at the half-yard line.
Wow. That's tough. Looked like he may have been able to stretch it over the line, but apparently not. That's tough, but it's still third and goal at the 1-yard line. The Patriots are hoping they can still get it. And Patriot times, we got an
a
eagle
bald
on the
eagle
field.
flying
A bald
by
eagle
Beal
flying.
Stadium.
Oh,
You do not
it's looking
see
good
that
for
that
the
often.
Patriots after that. We got a bald eagle over Beal Stadium right now. And we got USA chant going on. You love to see it.
Same formation where Urban snuck in on 4th and goal in the first half. He's going to get into the end zone for a go-ahead touchdown for the Patriots.
Eagle source, and Urban's in the end zone. Patriots lead.
Going under center to get that tough half a yard, Joey. Just following those big offensive linemen is what Harris and Urban did that entire drive. It worked beautifully to the success that they wanted. A long 5-minute drive almost for the Patriots. Capitalized for a touchdown. And about halfway through the quarter, the Patriots have regained the lead.
And the PAT is blocked by the Islanders.
Second
Number
time.
30,
Second.
Dalen Keel-Lavone with a huge block to keep it as a 3-point game.
That could be crucial.
Hats off to the Patriots. After a slow start being down 10-0, recovering, outscored them 20-7 and taking the lead.
A great answer by the team that was favored, the team that's expected to win this game. However, we cannot ignore that blocked field goal.
Yeah, that could definitely be crucial as the Islanders now just need one kick to tie it up.
Well, not just that. The Islanders, if they score a touchdown now, instead of it being 24-21, it's 24-20. And in late game situations, it could be the difference. If, let's say the Patriots are down 3 and they need a drive to tie it up. Instead, they'd have to get a touchdown to reclaim the lead instead of being able to get a Cole Amel field goal.
Yeah, exactly. This really could come up really big late in the game.
Little mistakes. It's what we talked about last week against Papio. We want to eliminate these little mistakes because when you face better opponents, it could come back to haunt you in the end. It could be crucial, and it could be dangerous. Patriots flirting with danger right there.
It's
little
rare
mistakes.
that you see anything blocked. In this game, we've seen a blocked punt and a blocked field goal by the Islanders.
Lamel, though, he's going to give that kick a ride down to the 1. It's where Brock Douglas at the 20. That time, a wall of Patriots is going to shove him out of bounds.
Great job limiting Douglas. You know, Douglas had some huge runs. I mean, last kick return, he had a huge run. So really good job holding him to the 21-yard line.
Jay Gasaway is the one who shoved him out of bounds on that one.
And for the Patriots right now, a stop would be huge, getting the chance to make this a 2-possession game if they can get the ball back. after frankly getting outplayed in the second quarter and early third quarter, the Islanders are looking to bounce back and take this game over by storm.
And they're going to try it with the read option pass right away. That is a great play made on the far side. That is Chase Purcell shredding the block of the wide receiver and making the tackle after a gain of 2.
Great tackle from behind by Purcell, because that could have been a 10, 15-yard play right there, and he only ended up getting 4 yards.
We see the difference between the Islanders and the Patriots. The Patriots, when they run those read option plays, it's either to Isaiah or it's to Urban.
Yeah.
With Grand Island, it's either fake the run and we're throwing a screen pass or a read option, run pass option over the middle of the field.
Yeah, the Patriots are just such a run-heavy offense. We talk about it so much because it works.
Patriots, though, they seem better equipped, though, to start the second half against this passing attack by Grand Island. And right there is another example of it as Jake Gassaway, the first one in on number 25 for the Islanders. That is Ace McKinnis. Ace McKinnis had an interception in the first half, got the screen pass on that play. Gassaway sniffs it out right away. 3rd and 6 now.
Yeah, great job by Gassaway.
3rd and 2, excuse me.
Hitting the back, and then Spencer Wagner finishing it off and taking him down.
We'll see if Grand Island tries to run it. They have had no success against that Patriot front four all game long. 2-back set, though, for Cahoy. They're going to run that read option. That got them the first down to start the game. Tate Heinrichs came in, appeared to have a chance to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. However, Cahoy was able to bounce off of him and get the first down.
Yeah, good move by Cahoy, keeping the ball and picking up the first down.
Fast-moving game here as Grand Island is already up to the line of scrimmage. Got the play call in. 2 wide receivers set to each side. Frankel in the backfield along with Cahoy. They're going to play fake it to Frankel. He's going to look left. He's going to throw to the sideline. That ball is overthrown, incomplete. And that was intended for Brock Douglas.
And we got a flag on the play. It looks like it's on the Islanders. After a crucial holding call, 1st and 27.
It's going to be a quarterback draw up the middle for Cahoy. Falling with center. He's going to get chopped up, though, at the 27-yard line. A good play call by the Islanders on 1st and 27, getting a huge chunk of that yardage back.
Yeah, definitely a good move. They didn't need a ton right there. They just needed a solid play, and that's exactly what they got with the QB draw.
Middle of the field was wide open. They spread it out. They spread out that defense. Cahoy was able to run right up the middle. Good play call by the Islanders, picking up 9 on first down. 2nd down and 18 from the 27-yard line. And Cahoy under pressure again, throwing over the middle of the field. That ball is going to be caught. That ball is caught. Oh, and then he loses the ball. Ball's still out. Number 4, Matt Jurgensmeyer might have had a touchdown.
It looks like we may have a holding call on the offense again. Wow, right as that pass was thrown, I saw the flag go up. And a costly penalty by the Islanders.
The Patriot secondary person couldn't make out who it was. He went for the interception instead of staying back and honoring the route. It led to a big play for the Grand Island wide receiver. If he doesn't lose that fumble, he could have took it the distance. But as you said, Joey, he had another holding call. This offensive line, not only have they not been able to create holes in the running game against this Patriot front four, but they have been getting tortured lately against this pass rush.
Yeah, it's just, for the Islanders, you've got to limit those penalties. That's 2 big holding calls in the same drive. It is now 2nd and 31 on their own 14.
2nd and 31, and Miller South brings in their 3-3-5 package.
For the Islanders, you just
Urban
cannot
checks
be
into
doing
the
that.
game. Throwing it quick over the middle of the field is Douglas. Patriots are ready for it. Coming in hot was Nicolaisen. A swarm of Patriots that are going to bring down Douglas at the 20-yard line. Still bringing up 3rd and forever.
Yeah, good move by Douglas. That was a play that probably should have only been 1 or 2 yards. He was able to get 6 out of it, but that's just not enough right there for the Islanders. They need a lot more than that.
3rd and 25, 3rd and forever. Still, Grand Island has to get all the way to the 45-yard line. Ball at the 20.
And you know the Patriots are definitely going to watch Douglas right here, as he's always, like you said, he's been their primary target today.
3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Not going to play it safe. They're going to throw it over the middle of the field. Incomplete.
Pass intended to Douglas. Looks like he wanted a flag right there, but did not get it. I think
Looked like
it
it
was a
could
good
have been
no
a
call.
flag. Could have been a
I
flag.
would say it was definitely could have gone either way. I think it was a good no call though.
Would have been disappointing to see an underneath route of about 10 yards get called for a holding, leading to an automatic first down. Good job by the rush just to put it in their back pocket. Grand Island forced to punt.
What a great job by the Patriots. 2 big stops to start off the second half. And
That ball is nearly blocked, Joey. We've seen a
Wow.
couple low-line kicks now as Curtis fakes like he's going to touch it. The Grand Island player is going to down it at the 48-yard line. Patriots set up with great field position. Joey, we got one more drive with you, bud.
I definitely should take off right now, but guess what? I'm not doing it. I'm staying for this drive. I'm staying. Got to watch the Patriots score one more time.
After this drive, we're going to turn Joey's responsibilities over to Jake Wine. Jake Wine's going to be our special guest for the final quarter here at Buell. Another man who knows a lot about the game of football. Isaiah, look at that jump cut to the outside. Oh, man. And maybe if Isaiah was 100%, he would break that.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, he's going to get a good yard on the play. But, I mean, he still has the ability to bounce outside and make those kinds of decisions. But that burst, once he makes moves like that, that's what we seem to notice about Isaiah. That doesn't appear to be the same as if he was 100% healthy.
Yeah, it definitely would have been more, but still, what a great juke move. I feel like
Great.
I hear Chris Berman right there with that whoop.
Whoop! Second out of 9. 2 wide receivers set to each side. Play fake by Urban. He's going to throw a screen to Gertis. It is open for Gertis to cut up field. Tyson Gertis going to pick up a gain of 7 on the play, bringing up 3rd and 1.
Nice play. Good block by Luke Irvine, helping him get the yards, and it'll be 3rd and 1 now. And I love it. This parent section today has been getting hype.
On 3rd and short, did Isaiah Harris not get the first down? He appears
Not
to
like
be.
he did.
He appears to be right at the line of scrimmage, Joey.
Now, what do you do here if you're the Patriots?
You got to
think you
go
for it. Yeah.
It's not even a decision right now. Means isn't even looking towards the sideline for advice on anything. The Patriots offense is going for it.
I love it.
Is this
Means
the biggest
never
play of the game?
hesitant.
Never
I think it
hesitant
is.
at all.
Means is never hesitant to go
He's
for
a
it on
risk
4th down,
taker.
and we see it right here.
Looking to exert their will as this offensive line. They've been the bread and butter
Big time
all
for the
game.
Patriots right here.
Looking to run it up the gut with Isaiah.
And
He
he's
gets
got
the
it.
first down, no doubt about it. Look at that Patriot offensive line answering the call from the sideline. These coaches wanted them to explode off the ball.
What a great job. This offensive line has been great on 3rd and 4th and short today.
Exerting their will. I think that would be the best way to put it.
Yeah, absolutely.
The more physical team. You know, Millard South, every time they walk out on that field, they want to be known as the more physical team. Running the ball right down the fence's throat. Now they're going to run a counter with Urban. Urban's going to get a lane. Urban breaking free at the 10, at the 5.
What a run.
Touchdown.
What a run by
Patriots.
Irvine, the 40-yard touchdown. It is now 26-17, hopefully 27 with the Lamel PAT. Beautiful run by the Patriots.
Once again, the Patriots, they get a drive going. They start working the chains. They start moving the ball. They exert their will on defenses. They tire them out, and then boom, the explosive big playability. It's just a repeated formula for the Patriots.
Just one play ago, we had a 4th and short. May have been the end for the Patriots drive. No, here they are. Just one play later, Irvine with the 40-yard rush to get into the end zone.
Cole Amel's kick nearly blocked
Wow.
again, as that was once again number 30. That was Keolovin getting through the line again,
He's been
nearly
crazy
blocking
today.
that one.
After a great run, the Patriots lead by 10. An amazing job after trailing 10-0. They have just come out on fire. And unfortunately, Dylan, I think that's it for me. I got to take off.
All right.
But Jake Wine is ready to take over, and he's going to kill it for the last quarter in 59 seconds. All right, I'll see you guys hopefully next week. You never
Hopefully.
know.
Hopefully, Joey.
NSAA permitting.
NSAA permitting. All right, welcome to the show, Jake.
How's it going, Dylan?
Jake, How's it going, man? You look a little cold.
Yeah, it's
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, Jake Wine is in short sleeves and shorts right now. A very risky decision on a cold night here in Millard, Nebraska.
You know, the anticipation of each play just brings me that heat.
Well said, bro. All right, so the Patriots, they clearly got the offense rolling right now. This defense seems to be stopping the Grand Island passing attack for the most part. Pressure is starting to get on the quarterback for Grand Island, Carson Cahoy. What do you make of this 10-point lead, and what do you think the Patriots need to do from now on to maintain it?
What they got to do is just not bite on that play action that they like to keep doing. You know, should stop the run so they can't set up the play action, and from there just take over the game.
And that defensive line, that's the way they're going to do it. Getting to the quarterback, making him force bad throws under pressure, possibly create turnovers. We'll see if the Patriots can do it. Coming back out on the field with 59 seconds to go in the third quarter. Patriots starting out with the 4-man front. We'll see when they get into those third and long situations, they like to roll to a 3-3-5 formation on defense, bring in an Urban as an extra secondary player.
Yes, they do.
Grand Island going to run a trick play. It's going to be to Douglas. Brennan Anderson on the left side cannot get him. Chase Purcell as well. Douglas cutting back. He's finally going to get tripped up. A good play by Spencer Wagner, saving a touchdown at the end, but that is their man, Brock Douglas, the man they like to feed the ball to. Get another trick play works against this Patriots defense, Jake.
They like giving to that number one guy. Douglas, I mean, he went out all season. You know, they obviously target him on every single play. They want to make sure he gets the ball, gets a big play. He has that big play mentality just like Isaiah, and right there you see it.
But I'm sorry, as a Patriots defense, you know they have not been moving the ball against you. You know you now have a commanding 10-point lead. You have to be ready for plays like that.
You do.
Frankel going to hand it up the middle. Tate Heinrich is going to make the tackle after a gain of 4 before Frankel is finally brought down. And Islanders picking up the pace here. Still 20 seconds and counting to go in the third quarter, looking to get off another play.
Yeah, they've made sure they came out here with a game plan. They want to get us off guard, obviously, because they know that stout defensive line can just take it. They will win the trenches when you just run it straight up the gut. So they have to get those misdirections going, make sure that defensive linemen are looking some other way.
Islanders decide to hold pat. They will have second down and 6 from the 36-yard line of Millard South when we return for the fourth quarter at Beal. Nighttime here. Patriots looking to move on to the semifinals here in the Class A playoffs. They lead Grand Island 27-17. We'll be right back.
Maybe if I can find it. That's my wallet, bro. There's a mic off. There it is. All right. Bye, guys. Let's roll.
Cahoy on second down, scrambling now. He's going to be bottled out and wrapped up by Josh McCarroll at the 34-yard line, bringing up a third down for the Islanders, Jake.
Good tackle by Josh. You know, that guy's been breaking a lot of our tackles over here on those nice scrambles, so good form tackle by Josh.
All right, Jake, 3rd and 4 now. Obviously 4-down territory for the Islanders. Let's see if they try to run it up the gut. No, they're going to run play action. Dexter Smith coming in hot, making the tackle. First sack.
Way to go by Dexter Smith there, making sure the quarterback didn't fake him with that pump fake.
Dexter Smith, he had a phenomenal game last week against Papio South, constantly forcing pressure. Got the chance to talk to him after the game. Had about 5 or 6 opportunities to get a sack last week against Papio, but was unable as the quarterback was able to avoid him and throw it away last second. Plays like that. Now coming up clutch with a big play on 3rd down and a 4th and 10. He's going to force the Islanders to punt it here. What do you make of this, Jake?
Our defensive line depth is great. You know, every guy has the ability to get to the quarterback, you know, put constant pressure.
And a beautiful punt. Can they save it?
Good punt.
They do. Unbelievable punt once again by the Islanders. They're going to down the Patriots at the 1-yard line for the 2nd time in this game.
We got to make sure to not get stuck in that end zone. That would be a momentum changer right there to get a safety right now.
Well, the offensive line has been pushing forward all game. They're going to have to do it here to get Urban and Isaiah out of the end zone.
They are going to have to.
But obviously a good decision by Grand Island. There's still 10 minutes to go in the game.
Oh yeah, this game is far from over.
They've shown their big play capability. Right now, they just won the battle of field position, backed up Millard South. Now it's up to their defense to get a stop and get that offense the ball right back. Obviously, Grand Island, the defending runner-ups from last year's Class A playoffs, losing to Burke in the state championship game last year.
Yeah, Grand Island's not a team to take advantage of. You know, they come out there and they play every single week. So we'll see what they do right now.
Urban, he's looking to throw it. Double move on the outside. Gertis seemed to be pushed off his route. That ball is overthrown.
Yeah, that was
incomplete.
You can't do that 10 yards down the field. Someone's got to call that. You're not allowed to make contact that deep. But these calls have been going either way, so there's been some controversial. As long as they can stay consistent with their calling, we can't complain.
I like the play call, though. Take a shot.
Agreed.
Everybody expecting pass. Good protection. Max protection there.
Agreed.
One-on-one route.
I feel like they could have done something else besides a double move on the outside, maybe just a simple slant route. No safety right there. The perfect opportunity.
And there's still no safety on 2nd down, but they're going to run it up the gut with Isaiah. He's going to look to push forward. He's going to get to about to the 3 or 4-yard line. Bring up 3rd and long for the Patriots. So this is just what Grand Island needs, a 3rd and long. Force the Patriots into a possible passing situation.
Agreed.
Try to force them to a 3 now and get good field position.
That is
right where you left off.
Yep. It's exactly what they're trying to do right here, Grand Island. What do you expect them to run right here?
I mean, TJ's been pretty good through the air throughout this game. It is cold, though. The ground game has been working. However, you got to trust your quarterback.
Yep. Be an interesting call for Means right now.
3rd and 8 from the 3-yard line. And they're going to run a quarterback keeper. Up the gut goes Urban. Tries to avoid a tackler. He's going to be near that 1st down marker. Going to come up a yard short. Obviously, way too risky to go for it at this situation.
And they're staying out there, it seems.
And now the punting unit is coming onto the field.
Yeah, they're probably a bit frustrated with that. They definitely wanted to stay out there because they think they could get that 4th and 1 like they have in all game. But this is just game clock management football.
Exactly. You can't be risky. You're the one with the 10-point lead, so you got to play to that.
Exactly. They look like they're wanting to block this, though. They're stacking up right there.
And let's see, a timeout called by the Patriots. Interesting timeout call. You don't usually like to burn timeouts on special teams, especially when you're going for a punt. That's what Means does here. Uses the first one of this half. And we'll take a quick break. Unbelievable play call here by Coach Means. They are going for it on 4th and 1 from their own 10-yard line. Looking at the quarterback sneak it, pushing ahead.
That's going to be a close one, Dylan. That will be a close one.
Grand Island
This is going to be very crucial for the Patriots.
They don't seem to be acting like they stopped them, though.
Waiting to get the call. I don't see chains coming out.
And the chains are going to have to come out. Let's see if we can find where they mark this bar. Rakeem, if you want to zoom in on that camera a little. Even more for our viewers. We're just trying to get a decisive look at where that ball is going to be. Might be tough with all the Grand Island players surrounding. And it is Grand Island ball.
Risky play by the Patriots.
You got to applaud Coach Means' decision to trust his offense and try to go for it. It's worked on 4th and 1 a couple times throughout this game.
I agree. That was a good play call by Coach Means. You know, they didn't even have someone lined up over the center right there. It's just some things go your way and some things don't. But we'll see what they can do to rebound off that one, Dylan.
However, if Grand Island is able to come back, that is going to be the decisive call by Coach Means. And on 1st down to the end zone, just like that, the tides have turned. And Brock Douglas just scored a touchdown.
They like that out. So they like going to the short side of the field, isolating Wagner and their #1 receiver with the 1,000-yard season, isolating that on the outside, taking advantage of it, and they go down one play in the end zone. Crucial call by Means. We'll see if it backfires in the end.
Well, it already kind of has backfired. I mean, first play by Grand Island. You know they're going to go to their man. They got to start. Here's what Millard South has to do. They got to take a guy out of the box. They haven't stopped in the run all game. They got to take a guy out of the box, trust that defensive line to stop Frackle at the point of attack. They need to start doubling Brock Douglas, or they need to play man-on-man with a safety over the top because he is killing this Patriots secondary right now.
I feel like we just need to press some more, you know? Frustrated fans didn't like the 4th and 1 call.
Oh yeah, I mean look, and they would have loved it if it worked.
Exactly. So that's just the stuff you take. That's the scrutiny you take as a coach. You got to make those game time decisions. And
exactly, you're loved and you're a genius if he converts it.
But then you're hated if you don't make it. So
that's why it's a player's game. Players are the ones that decide the outcome.
Exactly.
With that said, though, the coaching staff needs to make an adjustment on Brock Douglas. He is shredding this secondary.
Yes,
He's been doing it to every secondary all year. Cahoy and him have a great chemistry together.
Good.
I mean, he just stared him down the entire time on that route, and he was open, just a quick out route in the end zone.
The whole other half of the field was just not even in the play.
I mean, look, when you're playing a zone coverage, you're basing how your technique is off the footwork of the wide receiver.
Exactly.
One inside move by Douglas. As we see a pooch kick here. Oh my! And that ball is going to roll out of bounds. The Patriots were not guarding the sideline on that kickoff by Grand Island, and they tried to take advantage of it with the pooch kick. Luckily for the Patriots, it rolled out of bounds. That's going to give them good field position. But nonetheless, Grand Island now, they feel like they're back into this one. They feel like they got a break from Means' play call, and now they're playing with a lot of fire.
Yes.
But back, Jake, real quick, back to that touchdown. One inside move by the wide receiver against a zone coverage team, that immediately that cornerback is going to go inside, and then just a simple out route by Douglas, and he's wide open with a good throw by Cahoy.
Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing else to say. Wagner was on him the whole time. I mean, you could have said that was zone, you could have said that was man since Wagner stayed with him. So
nonetheless, though, they're playing 5 to 7 yards back every play.
Exactly. So
8:37 to go in the game. 1st and 10 from the 36. Patriots going to hand it off to Isaiah. Isaiah picking up 5 on 1st down. 4 or 5, mark it.
I mean, this kid, every time he touches the ball, the long yard is just possible.
You get excited when he gets to about 4 or 5 yards and that lane appears to be widening. You get excited because you think, oh my God, that speed, that acceleration, that big playability. We're about to see a phenomenal run by Isaiah Harris. We'll see if him or Urban can do it here.
Yep, we're going to have to see it coming up here. Gain a little bit back some of that momentum.
And another reason why Means did go for it on 4th down is because he probably trusts his offense to continue moving the sticks. They're going to have about a 3rd and 4 coming up here.
Kind of a risky move for the Grand Island, putting 3 defensive linemen down, with how they're running the ball right now.
The Grand Island side is on their feet. A 3rd and 4 from the 42-yard line.
As we can see, three defensive linemen down on a 3rd and 5.
And is that a false start on the Patriots? It is.
Yeah, those are, you just can't have those in a game like this. You've been working all year. False starts just should not be a mistake that you make, especially with the game on the line. A much more non-manageable third down here, 3rd and 10.
27-24, 3rd down and 10 at the 42-yard line. And now Grand Island jumps off sides. Now they're going to get that 5 yards right back.
I mean, this is backyard football right now. These should be mental mistakes that you don't make this late into the season.
Especially in a high-stakes pressurized down like this. So we move it right back up 5 yards. The official's getting a workout in.
Alrighty. Much more manageable down at the 3rd and 5, about the 42.
7:17 to go. Clock is rolling. Patriots, will they run it? Will they rely on Urban's arm here? Grand Island's showing blitz. They're going to run it off the left side. Urban with the crease off the gut. Stiff arms a man at the 50. And he's going to finally be wrestled down at the 45-yard line. But not before a gain of 15 brings up a Patriot.
First down. I mean, did you expect anything else from that one, Dylan? Trusting the run all game, 3rd and 5.
That's what they've been doing all year. They're not afraid to run it in any down and distance. Again, that big playability, that big offensive lineman just creating those holes. Obviously, they had the formation. They went to the weak side of the field. They had 3 wide receivers to the right side, the strong side of the field. Yep. They got the defense thinking they were going that way, and they run it weak side with Urban on the left side. Great blocking there on the left side of the line by Bo Wenz and Cole Herbolsheimer.
They got to go to those guys over there on the left side.
Absolutely. And now they're going to run it straight up the gut. Isaiah trying to bounce off a tackle. He's going to be stopped in his tracks after a gain of 2.
Yeah, that was a good play by Grand Island, not falling for the read option right there. Credit to the teams that can stop the read option. You know, it's not something that you can stop every time.
Dexter Smith is now into the game for Jack Nicolaisen, up along that offensive line. 2nd down, and let's call it 7. Running it up the gut with Isaiah. Stumbles over a man. Going to pick up another gain of 2. Bringing up another 3rd down and 5, which is what we just saw moments ago.
He looked like he had a little crease in there. Just lost some footing in the offensive lineman. His ankle's been problems lately, so hopefully that's nothing to think about right there.
Patriots moving fast, Jake. 2 wide receivers set to each side with Isaiah to the left of Urban on 3rd down.
Trying to draw him off sides, didn't get him right there, going back to the coach.
We saw both of the Grand Island middle linebackers now move closer to the box. Now Millard South changes their play call as they see the linebackers reading run first. Let's see what they go for here. From the 41, it's going to be a counter play. Urban up the gut.
Just short.
And he's going to be stopped short by about 2 yards.
Cornerbacks are playing 5 yards off the receivers every single play. Maybe one of these times we can get a quick slant adjustment. That'll go for easy 5 yards. But for right now, Means really is just loving the run game.
4th and 2. Coach Means keeping his offense on the field.
As we just saw, the 4th and 1 that didn't convert. Very controversial play. We'll see if you can get that one back right here, Dylan.
It's a 3 wide receiver set to the right of Urban and Isaiah in the backfield. The biggest play of the game so far for the Patriots. Looking to keep the clock bleeding. Read option. Isaiah going to keep it last second. Isaiah going to pick up the 1st down.
Oh, Isaiah is slow to get up. Or Antrell. That is Antrell.
Antrell took a big hit on that one. Blocking on that read option. But as for the play itself, Jake, we saw Urban and Isaiah hold that out to the last possible second until Urban finally just gave it off to Isaiah. Yep. And Isaiah's forward momentum and his burst at the point of attack is what got him that 1st down by just a yard or 2.
Oh, man, just another crucial penalty. Let's see who this one's against. Is this against the offense?
Look to be against Isaiah. Look to be against Isaiah moving. And it is a false start.
Now we're back to where we started on the previous down. this is starting to become a game.
From the 40-yard line, 1st and 15 after the false start. Patriots keeping the ball on the ground. Now showing blitz. Isaiah up the middle of the field, looking to break a tackle. Number 12 for Columbus is the one who's going to save the touchdown on that one. Number 12 for Grand Island is Blake Lightning, tight end and defensive back, saving the tackle for Isaiah.
Grand Island should be lucky that that tackle was made, or else that's 7 points for the Patriots right there.
Now they're going to bring Spencer Wagner to the left side of the formation. 3 wide receivers to the strong side of the field, along with Isaiah for Urban. Blitz shown, and now a change of play call as they see Grand Island showing pressure. They got Michael Harding one-on-one at the bottom of your screen. Isaiah now going to fake the handoff. Urban is wide open on the right side. Nobody going to catch him now. Santa Maria, touchdown, Patriots.
Santa Maria, I've never heard that one, Dylan. I love it. Love it. Great play call right there from
Continue to go right back to the run every single time.
1st and 15, 1st and 30, 1st and 100. We're sticking to the run.
Ground and pound all day. Those holes eventually open up, and the playmakers we got in the backfield always get the job done. A great play by Urban. Great blocking up front by that offensive line, and it was a great drive by the Patriots, taking nearly 5 minutes off the clock. And now with another 2-possession lead. Snap good, hold good. Grand Island nearly blocks it once again, but Cole Lamel, Mr. Automatic, puts
right
it through.
Down the middle. Yeah, Grand Island's going to have to score really quickly. They're going to have to, they don't have time to run the ball, so they're going to have to start throwing it through the air. You got to get it back. Say they score, now they have to stop the ground and pound that's been working for the Patriots all game. So it's a tough road ahead for the win for the Crusaders, so we'll see if they can pull out the drive, and if they can't,
well, what we're likely to see now, obviously Grand Island is not going to be running the ball down 10 with 3 minutes to go. We'll likely see Millard South shift to that 3-3-5 front, where they have Jack Nicolaisian, Cole Herbolsheimer, and either a mix of Dexter Smith or Brendan Anderson along that front, and then they usually have TJ Urban coming into the game as an extra defensive back along with Wagner, Stanger, Gertis, and Purcell. So we'll likely see that 3-3-5 defensive formation here from the Patriots.
We'll see how often they target Brock Douglas on this drive. They're key guys, so we'll see if Andy Means made any adjustments to that.
We'll see if the Patriots now start to double Douglas. It's a perfect time to start trying to execute that game plan. Make Grand Island get a touchdown, get back into this game late by beating you without Brock Douglas.
Exactly.
I have to imagine there's going to be heavy attention on Douglas on this drive. And a little pooch kick by Lamel. That ball is going to drop. Oh, they're going to try to throw it back. Ball is on the ground. Now fielded by Douglas at the 10-yard line. Look at the Patriots swarming on him at the 12. This crowd is loving it.
I think the crowd.
Stop trying your trickeration. It ain't going to work all game.
Dylan's loving
Came back to bite you right there.
Dylan's loving it just as much as the crowd is, if you guys can't tell right now. Great defensive, great special teams play by Millard South right there. Get to the ball, swarm it, bring down Brock Douglas.
Now you know that's the first time they've ran that pooch kick all game. They probably studied it on film, and they had that play ready in case they ran that pooch kick with Douglas right behind, looking for the trickeration to go to the wide side of the field on the right side. The Patriots are ready for it. What a booming hit by the Patriots special teams player. Couldn't make out who it was. Nonetheless, Grand Island is backed up with just over 3 minutes to go in the game. Cahoy, they're going to actually hand it off. A smart decision by Grand Island considering they're down 10 with 3 minutes to go. Very smart decision.
Cole Herbolsheimer, as you can see, is not in. I'm wondering if they're waiting to get him in on third down. Pass rush. Want to keep him nice and ready.
Well, they got that 3-3-5 formation. That's why Grand Island tried to run it on first down. Was very unsuccessful in doing so. And now they're just wasting time. 20 seconds coming off the clock now.
There we go. Play
they're going to play
wide
fake it over the middle of the field.
Oh.
That is Frankel.
Good tackle.
Tackle was made by Gertis. And now up comes Grand Island. 2:30 to go in the game. Working fast. Let's get the ball set. Start the clock.
See how often they work the 2-minute drill in practice right here.
Now they're going to play fake it again. Over the middle of the field. That ball is batted down. That is Brendan Anderson getting his hands up, understanding the quick passes that Grand Island is trying to work with right now. Great intelligent play by Brendan Anderson.
Yep, using those long arms to his advantage. She's the quarterback and makes a good play on the ball right there.
I mean, you look, you know their offensive line cannot hold up against this defensive front, so they've been going with the short, quick passing game. Brendan Anderson, a very high IQ play right there. And now he's looking to get in. He's going to sack it. Brendan Anderson! What a couple plays by number 56.
Can someone block this man? Will someone put a body on Brendan Anderson?
Just shredding the left tackle of the Islanders. That's number 74, Michael Maxon, getting destroyed by Brendan Anderson on that play. Clock is running under 2 minutes to go. Third down and 15 from the 29.
74's confidence has to be down the drain right now.
Schreiber now in the game. Jake playing nose guard. Looking to create pressure. They're going to run a screen. Gassman was ready for it. He's slow it down at least. And a big hit. Josh Carroll.
Josh Carroll comes with a booming hit.
Patriots crowd is running for Grand Island. Last chance. 4th and 10 from the 35.
Great defensive play by the Millard South right here. Brendan Anderson, asset of this drive, coming in making 2 huge plays for Millard South. We'll see if he can make this. He can seal this game for us.
Now, Grand Island does have all 3 of their timeouts, so if the Patriots need to get the ball back, they probably have to get a first down, bleed the clock. You know the deal.
Yep. I just based off, watching the game, I don't think the 3 timeouts would matter. Patriots' ability to get a first down through the run game, not that hard. Student section trying to get pumped up.
Now, we do apologize. We're not allowed to have sound on for these games from the music coming from the speakers here at Beal, but we have no idea how to mute the mics.
The crowd
so here we go.
Into the game now.
Look at the sideline firing up this crowd at Beal.
Let's go.
It gets me screaming into my microphone, Jake.
They need this game after last year's heartbreaker.
After his knee was down. Now let's go.
Alrighty, most crucial play of the game right now from the Patriots defense. Brendan Anderson, Cole Herbersheimer, Dexter Smith on that defensive line. See if they can cause some pressure.
Here we go, Cahoy on 4th and 11. Patriots looking to advance to the semifinals. Brendan Anderson getting pressure. Cahoy chucks it. Incomplete. No flags. Patriots are going to win it. There is a flag. There is a flag, but that's no doubt going to be holding on that left tackle. Reds again, holding Brendan Anderson. That is the call. Patriots are going to walk out of here with the W.
That Brendan Anderson is a game breaker, I say. 3 guys could not block that man. They had the left guard, tackle, and running back with the holding on him.
Brendan Anderson coming up huge. What a drive, let alone, not this entire game, this drive. Brendan Anderson, all the talent, all the hype with him coming into this year, stepping up big in the moment.
Let's not discredit that coverage, though. That coverage was great down the field.
It indeed was, but once you have the coverage gets even better once you have a great pass rush, and that's what the Patriots were able to exhibit all game. Now they're going to run it up the gut again. Isaiah spinning off a defender, going to pick up 5. And a late hit on Isaiah is going to warrant a flag.
Yeah, that's just out of pure frustration right there. As Dylan throws the mic, walks away, shouts, "You're dirty," and he's back. A lot of emotion coming out of this game.
A lot of emotion right now. Let's call it.
Personal foul, defense. Yep, this one's as good as over, folks.
Nah, 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 nah. Nah, nah, nah. No, I'm joking. But
yep, as you can see, the Grand Islanders, they start walking towards the visitors' parking lot. Great game played by them, though.
It was a very competitive game by Grand Island. However, the Patriots, their talent, their scheme, their relentlessness to keep running the ball at you every play down your throat, and of course that pass rush on the defense. Just too much for Grand Island to overcome for 4 straight quarters. Really, the people that won the game today were the big guys up front.
You know, they say whoever wins the trenches win the game. And right here was a prime example of it.
Well said.
You know, credit to all the defense after, you know, Grand Island comes out smoking high, you know. They come out here, one of the first plays of the game, touchdown. You know what we do? We stick to the game plan, stick to the run game. Defense came up clutch in the end. And it was just an overall great performance.
And the DJ song was on.
got Dylan over here
and
really
the
showing the
DJ
emotion
song
now,
was
guys.
on. And the
DJ's just
DJ
as happy
song
as
was
everyone down on the
on. So I
sidelines.
put my hands up. Okay, song's over now. Back to game action here. First down and 10. We'll see if the Patriots get another touchdown on the board, or if they just try to bleed this clock out. But they are at the 14-yard line.
Oh, they're going for a nail.
And TJ Urban is calling for the victory formation.
Victory formation right here. Love to see it. Love to see it.
Grand Island does not seem opposed to calling their last couple timeouts to stop the
Yeah.
clock, realizing
Pettiness.
it's a 2-possession game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, that was also just, like I said, great game. You know, as you get deeper in the playoffs, no game's going to be a pushover. Grand Island was definitely not a pushover. Now we just move on to the winner of
Lincoln Southeast versus Westside. They're about to kick off in about 30-ish minutes in Lincoln. Winner of that game plays the Patriots. If Lincoln Southeast wins, we go to Lincoln next week for a semifinal showdown. If Westside upsets Lincoln Southeast, they come here and we play next Friday here at Buell at 4 o'clock. We don't know if we are allowed to call the game yet on the stream. We will have to discuss that with the NSAA, ladies and gentlemen, but be prepared to tune in next week just in case. Before the last victory snap, we would like to send a big thank you to the boosters once again for Millard South. Excellence is worth the investment. A big thank you to the Millard Public Schools Foundation and a classroom grant for sponsoring this afternoon's game. The foundation is committed to supporting students and teachers in the Millard District. Gifts, both large and small, help the foundation to achieve its mission of guaranteeing a world-class education for every Millard student. Your Patriots win, ladies and gentlemen. They advance to the semifinals of the Class A playoffs with a 34-24 win over Grand Island. Let's go! Patriots win. For Jake White, Joey Kirkle, Rakeem, and all the Millard South media people, I'm Dylan Peltzer signing off. We'll see you next week.